and I start off early in the cycle supporting Duncan Hunter for president. Duncan Hunter was a strong conservative congressman from California who ran. And he ran sort of strong for a while, but he really never put together a substantial campaign. And so by January and February, it was clear that he was fading out and fading away. And we had gotten involved in November, December, the previous year. And he had a big banquet or dinner or event in Spartanburg where he announced his campaign. And Christina and I participated in that, and Marjorie actually sang the national anthem. Her daughter was, was a connection there. Well, he kind of faded out, and so we switched to Ron Paul. And both of us ended up supporting Ron Paul through the cycle. And when it was clear that Ron Paul was not going to emerge as a conservative choice, I think Christina ended up voting for Huckabee because he was the alternative to McCain that nobody really wanted. McCain didn't support Guiliani, and it was they wouldn't let her even get near his count because they knew she was strongly supporting one of the other candidates. This happens all the time in politics. You'll find people in law firms where the partners will split up and support different candidates. It happens in political offices. You got your boss is supporting one candidate and you're supporting another. So this is not unusual. So it shouldn't be held against her just because Karen Ford supported Guiliani.
Right.
So anyway, I wanted to pass that on to you. I was there. I can take a sworn statement in court to these facts because I was there and discussed it with her at the time. She did not support Guiliani. We supported Duncan Hunter for months and then flipped to Ron Paul, and I worked actively as I could as a pastor, on a kind of private. I didn't do anything publicly involve my church or my ministry, but I worked strongly in trying to get his support. But the people didn't look for him at that time. It was a folk hero to all Americans because he was so right on the economy and the financial situation of America, but they didn't see it at the time. So there's no doubt in my mind that Christina is the best candidate for IFAC. Inglis is a disaster. Trey Gowdy will end up being just like him. He'll run as kind of an outsider, but they'll all do the same. David Thomas, his time has passed, and I don't know believe that well, but I just don't think he's. You can't have to filter out here, and I just don't know that he's really up to it. And there's one thing about electing an average man to Congress, but you want to elect somebody who really, won't have to look for, be able to find a room up there. So I think you'll be making a terrible mistake if you go and to him for Christina, and when that was the candidate that we were all the Tea Party people